Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're playing Vesteria once again, and today we're going to be talking about the Lost Palace, and we're going to go through an entire guide here for you guys to complete this quest. Upon finishing this quest, you'll unlock either the Vesra's Eviscerator, which is a sword, the Astrologist Scepter, which is a staff, or the Terul's Talon, which is a dagger. Not to mention, when you also finish this quest, you will unlock the museum. And the museum, you'll be able to buy certain things there, and I'll show you that after we complete the quest. To get started, you're going to have Whispering Dunes unlocked, which means you have to beat the gauntlet. So if you guys don't already have that done, I recommend going ahead and getting it done. It's really simple, it's really fast, quick, and easy. You just get into an activity with a bunch of other players, and you basically fight your way past bandits, you attack a gate, and then you try to break the gate down, and then after that you win, and you unlock the Whispering Dunes. Anyways, we're on my assassin here. We're going to get up, and we're going to start getting ready for this quest. This NPC here is going to be really important. We're going to be coming back to him quite a few times, or maybe even once. But we're going to go ahead and get this quest started now by heading into the Whispering Dunes. Let's go. One thing to know about the Whispering Dunes, if you guys haven't already been there, is that your stamina will deplete in the sunlight. So you're going to have to either keep hydrated, or you're going to have to wait till nighttime. For me, it's currently day, so I'm going to have to watch out for my stamina, but I can always just use my own assassin ability, which will replenish my stamina. But other than that, you could go up to a cactus, you could hit it, get some cactus fruit, so that way you can stay hydrated along the way, or you can find a pond, like in this area over here, where you can just hop on in, and then you get this little status effect, which will keep you hydrated, and that way you'll be able to replenish your stamina. But I'm also going to be using my assassin ability to make things go by faster as well. So if you guys didn't catch what I was doing right there, I ran over to that cactus, and then after that, I followed the pond area over here to this tent, and now we have a lost journal. We're going to pick it up. It's going to go straight into my miscellaneous inventory here, so make sure that you have a spot open for your miscellaneous lost journal. After that, we're going to start heading away from the tent in this general direction. Then we're going to have to go and find a campfire in the scorpion pit down below. As you can see, it's just kind of in these crevices here, and it's not too far from the tent. The tent's over there, and hopefully I just sped up through and I didn't cut that part out, but you can just follow where I go here, and you can pick up the page here, because we need to find the lost pages. After we get that lost page near the campfire, we can head to the next place that we need to go to, which is called the Anvil. I'm going to start heading towards this city right here, which is the main city of Whispering Dunes, and this is a place where you can get your hydration back up. And then after that, we're going to head over in this direction past this tent here, I guess I'm going to call that, and we're just going to walk on out. And right here, you should see this triangle out in the distance. That's going to be the general area we're going to be heading in. My apologies, I got this triangle mixed up with the anvil, which is this triangle over here. It's kind of hard to see now, but the triangle that we're looking for is this, because it looks like the anvil. If you guys know what an anvil looks like in real life, it literally looks like an actual anvil, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for this. It's near that bandit camp, which is right next to the central civilization of Whispering Dunes as well. I'll also be showing up the map occasionally. You guys probably have already seen it by now, but I'll bring up the Whispering Dunes map every once in a while to show a circled location on that map. That way you have an idea of where we're going. But so once we're under the anvil, we just go ahead and climb up the side of the anvil, so that way we can start getting over to the general area where we can get the next lost page. For me, I know I'm a hunter, and I know that I'm an assassin, and I could just go up here and go the faster way, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of the tutorial, so I'm going to be showing off how to do it if you are not a hunter. Only thing that I will be doing, obviously, is using my assassin ability to go past this faster, just because of speed's sake. Also stamina too, I guess, but you guys get what I'm saying. Alright, now that we're up in this area, the scarab will either be here or not be here. The scarab isn't important for this quest, but once you see that scarab, you know that you're in the right area, or if you just see this area, you know you're in the right place. And you can just go on up to the top of the anvil right in this area here. And once you're up here, there's going to be a lantern at the end of this anvil, and right next to it we'll have our next page. Now I have both of the pages, and I have the lost journal, which is exactly what we needed. There's also a chest down there if you guys want to go grab that. But instead, I'm going to jump off the anvil, I'm going to head over to this cannon, and we're going to get shot out of it. This is also something else important. It's not really super huge right now, but right here, that's the Hermit's Cave. It's where you can spend your crystal beetles. But we're going to go ahead and get fired out of this cannon, because we're going to be heading on to the next area. This is going to fire you right back to the city. Alright, once you're back in the city after the cannon, you're going to want to head back to the guy, the archaeologist, at the gauntlet area. So that's where we're going to start heading now, and you can take the same path that I'm taking to get there. But basically, we're pretty much going to exactly where we started out in the beginning. And you have to go to the guy to start up the next part of this quest line. So as you can see, we already have the tent over there. We're really close to the beginning. And once you get back to the beginning, you have to talk to the guy, and then you'll get the quest, and then right after that you can go straight to the Lost Palace, and then you can repair the sun things. Like, I'm gonna call them mirrors. You can repair the mirrors, and then you can adjust them to unlock the actual Lost Palace. We'll get to that here shortly though. Alright, now we just want to head right back on through, go back to the hunter occupied gauntlet, and then we can finally talk to the archaeologist that's going to be waiting on the bridge. Now this guy has an exclamation point above his head, and he didn't before. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and talk to them about the Lost Palace. You can say that you'll find him, and then you can go ahead and exit, and now you'll finally have the quest in your quest log, the Lost Palace. And now all we gotta do is we have to go and find Mississippi Bones. Once you're back in the Whispering Dunes, you can go in the similar way that you did before. You can go up to this cactus and then turn right. And then from that point forward, you should be running in the right direction, essentially, to run into the bandit camp. And right past that bandit camp, there's going to be the Lost Palace. And the Lost Palace is where you're going to be finding Mississippi Bones, which is the NPC that we need to talk to continue on this quest line. That little campfire you see ahead of me, that's the bandit camp that we want to find. And right past that will be the Lost Palace, which is what exactly we need. Alright, now that we're finally back at the Lost Palace, you see this one laser being fired all out of the Lost Palace's top there. Now what we can do is we can go up to this first mirror, repair that. It's going to go and shoot off to the next mirror, which we have to adjust to make it actually work properly, which we're going to do it twice. And then we go over here, and then we're going to rotate it. We're going to go and rotate this mirror as well. And once we have this one also connected, we have one more mirror to do, and that is this one. Once we fully rotate this one, we're going to have a little explosion looking thing with our camera going on. And as you can see, the Lost Palace is now lit up in a way. Now we can go down to the bottom of the first one that we started out in, and we enter here. Before you enter, there's a level 40 bandit you have to kill. So be ready to fight that before you finish this. We're going to go ahead and get it done now, though. I don't have any arrows, so this is a little bit awkward. I'm going to have to be careful fighting this thing. And then when it dies... Oh, I got lucky. I got an ancient strength scroll. Once it dies, you can go ahead and enter this area. And you can talk to Mississippi Bones because you finally met him. When you're done talking to him, though, you're gonna get a screen that flashes, and then he's gonna turn into Avatar of Talray. And then what you have to do after that is you have to pick the right vase, and the right vase is gonna be this one right here, this brown one, the one that's closest to him. You're gonna pick that one up. And then he's going to say that you figured it out, and now you got to pick if you want a warrior sword, hunter's dagger, or a mage's staff. And I already mentioned which ones they are at the beginning of the video. So for me personally, I'm going to go for a mage's staff because I've already gotten Terul's Talon, and I don't really want it from this assassin, and I don't really need the warrior sword. And I have a plan on another slot for myself, so I'm going to go for the mage's staff so that way I can give it to my other slot in the future. And then once it's done, you will get the item that you wanted. And it goes straight into your equipment, and now I have the Astrologist Scepter after that. But that's not all, though. When you complete that quest, you have to go back to the guy, and then you will unlock the warehouse. I'll show you guys that here momentarily. I'll see you guys back at the gauntlet here shortly. Once you get back to the gauntlet, you can talk to this guy, and he'll let you complete the quest. You'll get some good XP and some silver. Once that's done, he will also unlock the warehouse for you. So now what we're going to do, not the warehouse, my apologies, he unlocks the museum for you. And where the museum is it's inside the central town in the Whispering Dunes, and you're going to have to go into the museum there to check out the shop. I'll show you guys that here now. And now we're going to use the same general rule of thumb where we're going to head to the cactus, and we're just going to keep going straight instead of going any other direction. That way we can just head straight towards the town, because again, it's the center of Whispering Dunes, so if you just head straight, you're going to be running into it eventually. We can already see the outskirts of the town here now by these bones that are sticking out of the ground. And then once we get to the town, that is the museum over there. All we got to do is we got to go ahead and run over to it. And we can enter it. Now that once we're in here, we can see all the stuff that's around us. You know, it looks pretty cool. There's quite a few decorations in here that look really nice, in my opinion. But the thing that we're in here for is specifically this shop. Because this shop gives you the Ancient Jawbone, Digger's Last Resort, Digger's First Resort, Archmage's Robe, and the Archmage's Hat. And that is going to be it for the entire Lost Palace quest line here. I will be making more videos on Vesteria's tutorials, guides that you guys want me to as well in the future. Leave a comment below on what you want to see next if you guys really want to see something. And if you did like this guide or if you found it helpful, please leave me a like to let me know that it was good or it helped you. And if you guys want to see more of my content, so you can go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to be notified when my content comes out, there's a notification bell that is there for you as well. You guys mean the world to me, and I love you all. And I hope you guys have a good day. And I hope you guys finally get the item that you've been looking for, or at least you complete this quest that you've been waiting to complete. And wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!